Hello, everyone. I am back. Happy Thursday. Thanks so much for coming in. It is new block day. Here we go, block 50. We're going to get started on that tonight. And thanks, replay viewers, and thanks, YouTube viewers. YouTube viewers and replay viewers, if you'd like to watch live, you can join me on Periscope every night at 9:30 p.m. Central. Just search for Penguin and Fish, and this video will go up on YouTube in a couple days at Penguin and Fish Movies. So thanks again for coming in tonight and letting me share my mom and my our blocks tonight. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. Hey there. So I am back in my mom's studio. We are going to work on block 50 tonight, Flights of Fancy. It's another pieced block. Oh, I'm also printing on my mom's nice color printer, so here we go. I'm going to go pretty close to these colors. Oh, hi from Waukesha. Oh, that's awesome. I'm in the Fond du Lac area now, so we're neighbors. So, all right. Oh, hi from Sacramento. I used to live really near Sacramento. All right, I'm going to flip you around and we'll get started. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make lovely and quirky hand embroidery patterns and kits. I'm the author of Sew and Stitch Embroidery and a fabric designer, and I'm here every night at 9:30 p.m. Central. Again, this will go up on YouTube at Penguin and Fish Movies in a few days once I get back home into my studio, which is the kitchen for the Splendid Sampler. So, all right, I'm going to flip you around and we'll get going. Okay, here we are. So, I don't know if you guys can hear. It sounds like my mom and husband and dad are watching this on TV upstairs, and I can hear an echo of them, which is just kind of funny. So I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It's just kind of funny. All right. So, and guys, I know you're going to hear me. I'm not saying you have to turn it off. It's just kind of funny. So, all right. This is block 50. Here we go. A pile of piecing. Fair Oaks, California, near Sacramento. Texas. I think we got a couple Texas people in here. Alrighty, here is... Oh, no, they turned it off. I think they got nervous. Here is block 50. I'm going to go basically exactly like this. This looked like a lot of pieces to me, and I wanted to really just keep track of the colors. So, look, it looks identical, really. So I have this for the orange, which is letter D. The green, which is B, I'm going with the green. This dark blue navy is coinciding in this navy, and the blue here. And then this little yellow up here is going to be the corners. And then all the white I'm going to do in my white and purple polka dot. So, all right, first things first, tonight we are going to get through the pressing and the cutting. So I think that's probably all we're gonna do tonight. You know what? I just realized I need to find a rotary cutter. Let's have a quick tour of my mom's office. Hold on. Oh, I see one. Aha! So if you look at this one, this is my mom's rotary cutter. If you've come to this Periscope before, you'll see that it is a little different than mine. On hers, this is the safety. So now the safety is off, and if you want to cut, you push your handle in and then press the button again. And then when you're done, now the safety's on. See, so now I can't do it. So that's how hers works. It also has a curved handle. It's by the same company. It's still an Olfa. It's just a different curve. So do that, lock it, it's on, and same thing, off, and then lock it. There we go. Oh, and you know what? We're also going to test out, she got a new travel iron and little travel pad So this is what we're going to use tonight and see how it works. So it's just taken out of the bag. I've turned it up. I think it's as high as it can go. You have this style of cutter, and it's your favorite style. I'm frankly not that used to it. So it's a little weird in my hand, but I'm sure I get used to it. Yeah, it's teeny tiny, this little iron. So I don't know. You can fill it up with, you can put water in it for steam and all that. But we're not going to use steam. I'm going to starch everything instead. But then there's this cool little pad. So let's start out. Oh, you have the iron, lightweight, it's hard to get used to. Oh, just because of the lightweight. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I just recently got a travel iron as well. I was actually looking for this one, but they didn't have it, so I got a different one. So I'm kind of curious to see how this one goes. All right, so I'm gonna flip you guys back down here, and we'll figure out. Oh, the cutter. Oh, this cutter helps. It's more ergonomic when you have arthritis. Oh, well, see, that's a good thing to know. So if you guys heard that, if you have arthritis or a little difficulty with cutting, then this curved one might be a little bit better. Oh, you have the cutter and the iron. Oh, and you love them both. Oh, that's good. Oh, the lightness was hard to get used to. I bet you for travel, though, it's nice. Okay, so let's start taking a look at this. Let's break it down. I want to grab a pencil. This is some crazy pen. Is this a pen or pencil? Oh, this is a crazy pencil. Look how cool this is. All right. Let's shush these off to the side and just start looking at what we need to cut here. So, all right, we got some 3-inch squares. Here's another 3-inch square. This is a 1.5 by 2.5. Oh, we got some more down here. And then we have some 1.5 ones and more 1.5 ones. So, all right. So it looks like we can stack some together. Let's just start here. So we have 2 3-inch squares of fabric A and 2 3-inch squares of fabric F. So F is the white and A is the yellow. Okay, so we're cutting out these half square triangles here. So, all right, let's start there. You know, I suppose we could just starch. You know, I have hardly any of this fabric, so I'm thinking I could just starch and press all of it right away. Then we wouldn't have to jump back and forth. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, all of these I have barely any, except for the white. I have a ton of the white, so that one we'll do a little bit more. Oops, and I have this green too. Jeez, there's a lot of fabric in this one. All right, so let's do the spray starch, or not, the spray starch and the ironing for all of these. So I'm gonna flip you back up here. So I am using Mary Ellen's Best Press for my starch, and this is actually mixed with some of that flatter, which just has a really pretty nice smell. So, all right, let's just start here with the green. We'll get this side here. So I'm gonna spritz that. This is the fabric that actually really kind of needs this starch, so let's just get it on there. This one's just really gauzy. Oh, this is really, really lightweight. Oh yeah, this is kind of weird. Oops, here. I think we gotta go this way. You know, something I never thought of is when you use a smaller iron, you have to go over areas. It takes you longer to go over big areas. Should be obvious, but oh well, there we go. So that adds so much heft to this one that's really gauzy. So that's working great. So all right, that guy's done. I'm gonna just set it in my chair for now. Let's just keep going. Spritz this guy. I feel like I've been using this one kind of a lot lately. I like how bright this fabric is. Well, this iron definitely gets hot, so as far as travel irons, so far so good. All right. This is, I think, oh yeah, here we go. So here's some of that flatter. It's still in the bag, but we mixed some of the best press with the flatter. It kind of, it dilutes the best press a little, but it also makes it smell really nice. And I don't know, it's kind of our new thing. We like it. You know, I kind of want to get one of these ironing pads because this would be really nice for travel. Because you could just roll this up, and even if you didn't have a board, is the ironing pad and the iron still hooked together? Yeah, these are hooked together. So yeah, so this is all one thing, and it folds up, I think. So this just, I don't think they came together. I don't think they're. I think they were purchased separately. But yeah, I'm kind of digging this whole thing here. And I do like, I definitely like the size of this iron. It's kind of awesome. And you can put water in this for steam, but again, we're using the spray starch, so that's kind of acting as our steam. All right, and one more piece, and then we're ready to cut them all. Look at it, I have barely any more of this left, but this is my fabric, so I actually have I have a bolt of it, so I need to cut some more for the Splendid Sampler, I think, because that's not going to make it 50 more blocks, that's for sure. Okay, and there we go. Let's see if I can turn this off. I think it's just the dial. Ooh, that's actually kind of hard to get my fingers in there. Oh, it looks like it has space for a coin. Like if you had a quarter or something, you could put the quarter in there and turn it too. So that's kind of a neat feature. All right, I think it's off now. Yeah, okay, the light went off. So I'm just going to let that sit here. And we'll get back to cutting. Alrighty. Don't you need to press the... Oh, yeah, you're right. Where did I put the white? Oh, here it is. You're right. I need to press that most of all, probably, because there's probably tons of wrinkles in there. Alright. Forgot about the white. There's a lot of different colors on this one. Okay, I got like a good yard of this yet. You know, I'm just gonna pick an area. We'll go right there. So all right, let's turn this thing on again. Okay. I could use a slightly larger surface to do this on, but we're good. We'll just spray this whole big area. Oh, so now this is white fabric, and I did have that problem before that my white fabric got a little scorched from using the best press. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. We'll just have to see. I'll just keep moving quick. I think it looks okay. All right, there we go. Oh, the light's off. Was this not on again? Oh, it says max. Oh, there, I guess it's just when it's heating itself up again. Maybe that's when it gets the light on. Because it's turning off again. It must just be, I don't know. There we go. For sure it's off though now, I think, because I have the line lined up with the 0. So I think we're good. All right, and I think we actually need this white first. I'm going to just shush this out of the way. But see, this just folds up, and then it folds up again, and then it just, I think you can just wrap it around and tie it, and you got a little ironing board there. So that's kind of neat. I'm just gonna let that sit over there. Let that cool. Haven't downloaded this block yet. Yeah, it seems like a nice, another nice pieced block with a lot of, it's actually quite intricate. I mean, remember these are only, 6.5-inch blocks, so it's pretty, this is pretty intricate. All right, so we need to cut 2 3-inch squares of this white, which is F, and then A, which is this yellow. So if this is 6 inches, then that will work out perfectly. Okay. I'm working in, it's kind of funny working in other people's spaces because it's just, you get so used to something. Oh, Gen Con with your granddaughter. Oh, that should be fun. All right. So, oh yeah, I have plenty. I am actually going to just cut all the way along here. If I have scraps, that's perfectly fine. Let's just straighten these out. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Actually, can do it a little less, I think. How about right there? Oops. See, I went to do this and I have my safety on. There, safety's on. And then I immediately pop it off and lock it just because I get nervous about having that open. All right, so I need 3 inches here. So let's get this guy involved. Line up our 3 inches. Let's double check that it's 3 inches. Yep, 3 inches, that's good. So did you guys get to see my mom's and my quilt blocks? I think hers just turned out so sweet and I love all of them, and I'm really excited to finish up. Was that 3 inches? It looked kind of funny. I'm really excited to get these quilts done and see what they end up looking like. I don't know. I'm so excited about them. We were talking about how we're gonna finish them. Oh, yay, good. Like today we were talking about should we be adding sashing or not, and I think we're gonna have to just I think we're gonna have to get along closer to the 100 blocks to kind of make all those decisions. So I think this is all we need of fabric A, so we're done with fabric A, out of here. But yeah, we're kind of debating, because she wants, I mean, hers is going to be, I think, get closer to king size. We actually, there's a blanket that she has that she wants it to be that size. So we're going to find that blanket tomorrow and kind of measure out that blanket, and then we'll know, we'll kind of get a sense of, okay, if you're not doing sashing, how big does your border need to be that size? And we're going to do some measuring tomorrow, even though, again, it doesn't really matter, except, until 6 months from now, because it's going to be 6 months from now until we are done with all these blocks. But we're at that halfway point now, which is pretty crazy awesome. All right, I'm doing the double ruler method just because it's kind of a, oh, you know what? I don't have to do the double ruler method because my mom's got the spinny table, so I can just go like, except for I'm kind of in a small space. Oops, yeah. but I can just shimmy this around. There. And now I got my straight edges on this side. You know what? I might have to get one of these little cutting boards. That was kind of slick. That you can just twist it like that and get it to the right size. All right. So this is our scraps from there. We'll save those for later. And here we are. We got, ooh, what's all this? Just fuzz. 2 of these and 2 of these. Oh, you love yours? Man, yeah, you know what? I might have to place an order for one because they're kind of slick. You know, the size is really small, but really, if you can maneuver things and turn things, it really probably doesn't need to be bigger than this. It's 12 inches and plus, you know, about a 1/4 inch extra on each side. So, all right. First piece is done. Oh, you used a coupon for it. All right, so what's next? Instructions. It's really great. Scales, your fabric doesn't move. Oh yeah, this is really, this doesn't move on the table at all either, so it's pretty awesome. Use a coupon. Oh yeah, I'll for sure have to wait for a coupon. Yeah, great for blocks. Yeah, you're right, for this size block, these 6-inch blocks, this is, you know what, you know, maybe I deserve a little, a new cutting board, right? There's always a reason for a new cutting board, right? Got 1/2 off sale. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to look at one of those like Joann's that they have a lot of sales or something. All right. All right, we are done with this. I always like kind of marking them off, especially on something this intricate, just so I don't get confused. All right, we did that. Okay, 1.5 inch by 2.5 inch. Yeah, halfway point gift. Oh, see, there you go. That's a reason. I like that reason. I might use that reason. Okay, so we need 8 of these rectangles, but we have something else. Oh yeah, so this one too. Oh, we just need 1 rectangle. All right, well that's weird. So we'll cut them separately. So let's just take care of that. This is 8 rectangles, so if I were to cut it in one long strip, it would be like 2.5 inches by 8 of these, 8 plus another 4 by 12 inches. So we needed at least 2.5 inches by 12 inches, or, you know, some combination. It could be, you know, 5 inches by 6 inches, but this I think is how we're going to do it. So 2.5 inch strip by 12 inch, and then we'll cross cut our 8 out of there. Okay, so 2.5 inches, 12 inches at least. So let's do that, and that is F, which is the background color. Happy birthday, John. Here's your new cutting mat. Exactly. See, that would be right. Oh, so when we got here yesterday, my mom had his favorite, oh, I forget where we starched here. I think maybe, that's pretty flat. We'll just cut. But she had his favorite cake. She made a bunch of cupcakes. Some carrot cake cupcakes, and the carrots even came from the garden earlier that morning, so I thought that was pretty crazy fun. All right, I think let's just go here. I'm just shimmying this around all over the place. Yeah, he was happy. It's his favorite. So all right, this is how we're cutting. I got a lot of weird X's up here, but I think we'll be able to do it. So 2.5 inches by 12 inches. Oh yes, definitely cream cheese icing. That's the way. That's the only way to do carrot cake. You gotta have the cream cheese icing. All right, this ruler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this ruler is just long enough. I don't think there's a longer ruler here. Well, I guess I'll just use this ruler. You know what? I think maybe I'm gonna do the whatever. We're gonna do it this way. We'll just give this a try. I'm just gonna kind of give this a straight edge. I think I can cut the lower edge, so I'm going to cut the lower edge. Sorry, you guys probably can't see that. And then I'm going to come up on this 12-inch. I'm actually going to try and go a little over. Let's see if I can stay straight. Okay. And now I'm going to do the 2.5 inches. And I'm not going to flip this around just because it's I got too much fabric everywhere. So this I need to have be 2.5 inches. Oh, birthday dinner was super duper good, but yeah, going off the whole 30, we could definitely tell. We both, the food is delicious. We had these, I don't know, what was it? Oh gosh, I don't even know. I don't know all those different kinds of meats, but it was a lot of meat with the sauce, but we actually ate pretty healthy. It was just some things that we haven't had a lot lately is like drinks, and then, you know, there's a lot of sugar in the sauces, and actually I think what got us a little bit was there was a lot more salt than what we're used to in you know, quick sitting, so just like massive amounts of salt. And we had hamburgers earlier in the day too, so it was kind of a salty meal on top of a salty meal. So both of us woke up super early that night, or well, the next morning, I guess, and just could not sleep, and didn't feel great, and just felt dehydrated. I'm gonna just shimmy this little piece off here, and I actually, so I got barely any sleep, and then I had to take so I was then awake for a couple hours, and we just went downstairs and started our day, and then I had to go back and go upstairs and sleep for a few more hours. So it affected us for sure. Just eating really oddly for that period of time. But, you know, it's not like we do that all the time. Yeah, I mean, I love my salt. I mean, you know, like olives and all that, but it was just so much all at once. Yes, that is exactly what it looked like. That was definitely what we ate. All right, I think this edge was my straight edge, so I'm fine there. So actually, I can just, well, I don't need to turn it. Let's just start over here. All right, so I need to cut, you know what, I'm actually going to start it over here a little bit more, just because I want to have my ruler have enough space on this board. 1.5, yes, 1.5 inch rectangles off of here. You know, this is a block where we're going to be making a pile of tiny half square triangles again, with just 1.5 inch blocks, or squares. Okay, so 1, 2, but yeah, it was still really fun. Like, rock climbing was so much fun, and we both want to do that again. And, you know, we'll for sure be at Butcher in the Boar again. That place is good. Oh, you need to do this one in the squirrel? Oh, you are not behind at all then, if that's all you have to do. If we have a free day again, I think I will finish up that squirrel, because I think that I can do and finish it up in one sitting. All I have to do is sew down all the pieces. They're all fused to the back. I just got to stitch them down. So I think I'm going to actually do that in the same way that we did yesterday's block 49. I think I'm just going to sew along the edge, like just right inside the edge with a straight stitch on the sewing machine. That just seemed quick, and I like how it looked. It was pretty cute. I think it'll get it done quickly too. So squirrel will be next on our next free day. All right, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I need 2 more out of here, and I'll just barely get it, I think. All right, Oh, you did the bonus mountains. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my mom printed that out. I think she's gonna do the bonus mountain one too. I was saying yesterday that I thought it kind of looked like the back of a dollar bill, the little pyramid with the eye, kind of. All right. Oh, so that's the same as me. My squirrel's glued down. It's just not sewn. Okay, 8 pieces. So we got that out of the way. There's another, a couple other fabrics need this size as well. I wish I logged how much time. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. Yeah, logging how much time was logged. I suppose I could probably figure that out because I'm only working on it during the Splendid Sampler here. So I could probably go back and see what the times are for everything. But yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, all of us who are doing these are spending so much time. Oh, that did the Mount Rainier and Space Needle. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one. There was a few in there that looked pretty interesting. So all right, we just did these. Ooh, my lead went funny. These 8-inch ones. Oh yeah, 365 hours plus. I'm totally thinking that's got to be true. Okay, from each block, B and C. Here's where we got to cut those other rectangles. So B and C needs 1 rectangle each. So okay, B is the green and C is this blue. Okay. Green and blue. Green and blue. So how much? Oh, that 1.5. Oh, 1.5 by 2.5 inch. So all right, let's do that. You know, I might just do that individually, just because I can maybe snip them out of little areas. So let's just hand do that. So 2.5 inch by 1.5. That doesn't quite fit in there, does it? All right, let's just do it right here, and I think I can do the whole spinny table thing for this. That'll be fun. So 2.5 by 1.5. That's what we're going for. So we'll do that little backwards and then forwards thing, so we don't cut the edge of our. So did you see that? That was that new ruler tip. Instead of starting here when we're starting at a point, that can put a tick mark in our blade. Then instead you just start a little up and go backwards, and then you go back and go forward, and then you'll always start on a straight edge. You won't ever tick the blade. You know what? I think I'm going to cut this whole thing off because that's just a little bit, and we can get that out of the way. All right, now I'm going to spin it around. This is kind of fun. I like this. I like this doohickey here. All right, so we'll take that guy off. And now, oh, did I do this straight edge just now? Did I do that right? Oh yeah, so up here is where I cut. Oh, I'm all backwards now that I flipped it. I got confused. All right, so then, how many blocks did she finish in one set period? Oh man. My mom did like 5 one day just because, you know, it was too hot to go outside, and she got a ton done. She was on a roll that day. But yeah, it depends how long your session is, really, right? So, all right, here is 1 with the blue. So we're done with the blue most of the time, not even 1. Oh, in 1 Periscope session. I think there's only been 1 that we've done in 1 Periscope session, and I think it was that, maybe it was just 1. I think it was that paper pieced one that was pretty recent. There was only like 6 paper pieces. She's only on an hour. Oh yeah, so I think that's the only one that we've done in 1 session. There may have been. Oh yeah. That's the one, the whim on a whim or whim. All right, done with this for now. I think that's the only one we've done in 1 session. I mean, so that means all of them have taken at least more than 1 hour. All right, I'm just getting this out of my way. So, all right, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just gonna kind of do my 1.5 and then flip it around. 1.5 and 2.5. 2.5 inches this way and 1.5. So again, I'm gonna just back do it a little, then forward. Oh, the selvage one. Okay, yeah. So that one I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one I think we probably did in one session too. Yeah, I'm totally taking my time. I mean, if you guys were doing this on your own, I mean, it would you'd for sure probably go much faster than what I'm going. I stop and I'm chit-chatting and we're, looking at new gadgets and putzing around, so I think there's only once or twice with some paper piecing that we decided, okay, we're just going to go for speed on paper piecing to get as much done. I want to make sure that this is completely out of the way. And I think that one we kind of went at a normal, well, not normal, at a pretty quick pace. But in general, oh yeah, nail polish chalk. I mean, that takes up, a good 10 minutes every session, right? Important information there. All right, done with this for now. But yeah, I think you're right. I think the selvage one and that recent one, the whim class. Oh yeah, painting class, house organizing, the whole 30. Yeah, the what is the house organizing thing again? The life-changing magic of tidying up. The frogs at my parents' house. So we still have the doors closed, but I think oh wait, no. We have a window open, but I can't hear the frogs. I think my mom said that it's kind of past frog time, like they're kind of more in the earlier summer. But I can hear crickets still, and I don't know, when it started raining, we heard a frog or two. Oh, it's been like thunderstorming. I don't think it is right now, but if you hear some thunder, that's what's going on. Okay, we did one of each of B and C. Let's just double check. Yeah, B and C. So we did that. Okay. Now oh yeah, they're just way too hot. That's actually when they started chirping again. Just randomly was right when it started raining, when it cooled down, and then he started chirping. It was kind of cute. All right. All we need now is 1.5 inch squares. So, all right. Oof, okay, we're gonna stack a bunch now. So we need 1.5 inch squares of B and C, and also D and E. So, okay, I'm guessing it's all the inside colors. So B and C and D and E. Okay. So for the B and C, we only need 4 squares. But for the D and E, we need 6. And you know what? I'm just going to stack them all and cut a strip that's 1.5 inches, and then stack them all and just cut 6 of each. I'll just have extra of the 2, and I'll just use that in my scraps. I've been using up all my scraps on the Splendid Sampler here, so I think we'll be fine. So 6 of these would be, 6 inches plus another 3, so 9 inches. So I need at least 1.5 inches by 9 inches for a strip, and then we'll cross cut it. Okay, you know what? Doing the Splendid Sampler has helped me do these half-inch math things so much faster, which is just kind of funny. I feel like, whew, I'm a little speedier at math these days. Okay, let's check again. So B and C, those are the ones we just had. So B and C. Ooh, I don't know if I have 9 inches of that. But I don't think we need 9 inches of this. This is C. I only need 4 squares. So that's 6 inches. Hand commercial. My hands all look like used hands. Like they're all, they're crafty. Hands that have crafted, let's just say. All right, you know what? I don't have 9 inches of this one. I only have 6 inches. So that's actually going to work perfect. I'll just stack this on top, and my strip will just be shorter of this, that'll work out great. Because I have enough. I only need 6 inches worth, and I have 6 inches, so that's good. This one is plenty close to 9. This is I have probably the most of this fabric, so we'll put that down. Yes, working hands, crafting hands. Okay, that's B and C. So the other ones, D and E. All right. Oh, I haven't used those yet. So that's these. So we need a 9-inch strip of these too. There's plenty. I wonder if this is 9 inches. I don't think it is. No, we're not. That's not 9 inches. So let's, you know what? Let's clean up some edges. Let's get these edges good. I think that'll be good for the green. That'll cut our green and I'll put a nice edge on both of these. And is this 9 inches? It'd be nice to be able to go this way. Where's our ruler? Oh, this ruler is messed up. This is actually, my mom made this. It's she had a plastic ruler that broke. So this one actually starts at like 6 inches. So this one's kind of an odd ruler here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, we are really cutting it close with that. I think I'm gonna go this way, just because that was a little too close for comfort, and I would have to still cut off the selvage. I don't think I would have had enough for all of these blocks. So we'll do that one there. Scooch down the hair. We're still lined up well enough. And then this guy. This guy, we only need that little bit. I'm gonna flip it this way so we can get the bottom edge to match pretty well. All right, so let's start. We'll clean up this edge, and I will do the 1.5-inch strip the whole way, and then we'll cross cut and be ready to go. Ooh, and we're getting late again. So this is all we have to cut yet. So after we have all this cut, we can call it an evening. I just want to, you know what, I want to just double check to see if we have enough fabric under all these. Ooh, so the green we kind of don't. So I'm going to just kind of scooch this green. I don't think I can go that way. I have to scooch all these back. I want to make sure I have that green exposed. Okay. And I think, ooh, do I have a cut in here? Nope, we're fine there. All right. Now we should be good. Cut a little bit off of here. Get a nice straight edge on all these. All right, and I think that's plenty. Okay, cutting. Okay, I love when you can cut more than one layer of fabric at once. That's why you need a nice new blade on your rotary cutter, because it's so much nicer to just cut all 4 layers at once than have to cut these all one at a time. All right, so 1.5 inches. We're gonna do the double ruler again so I don't have to move this around. Okay, 1.5. Butt up the ruler against there again. And this is just so I don't have to like agitate my pieces. I want that edge to be really, really nice still. Without, you know, if I move this around, because my fabric's bigger than this little board, it will kind of go everywhere. And I'll lose my nice edge. Okay, that's all we need is this strip here, and we are done with all of this fabric. I like when I get done with fabric. Okay. So here, they're all pretty lined up. I think I got enough for, yeah, all 4 are there. So I just need to get a nice straight edge on there. I got them all pretty well lined up. So let's get the straight edge first. Okay. Oops, I moved a hair. There we go. So if you notice, I'm turning this off every single time. I'm never leaving it around like that. That freaks me out. Like, that's so dangerous. You could just grab it. Ugh, super duper dangerous. Totally scares me. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the flippy around thing, since it's kind of fun, and I like playing with this ruler. Or this cutting mat. Zoop. All right. Now I'm gonna do my 1.5 inches all across here. So how many of these do I need? I need, well, I need at least 4 of some. So let's just get that far, and then I'll figure out which ones they were again. Oh, these are itsy bitsy squares again. Oops. All right, 1. 2. But yeah, this layering really speeds it up. But if you're having any trouble layering these fabrics, like if your blade doesn't go through them all, you're either doing too many fabrics or, oops, I bumped it, or your blade is dull. But if you have a good blade on it, it should pretty easily go through 4 layers of fabric like this. So if you can't go through 4 layers of fabric like this, I mean, I can tell, like, this is going through this like butter. This is definitely, my mom probably just switched this blade. All right, so this one we don't need. And what was the other one that we only needed 4 of? B and C. Okay, the green. So I'm just going to take the green. I think that was on the bottom. I mean, I could keep cutting that into squares, but this is a more valuable scrap, I think. All right, so then these we need 2 more, and we're still pretty lined up. Good. Do the little kitty scratches to, you know, like, so if I was way off like this, you can see the fabric is not meeting up. I just do the little kitty scratches till it lines up. All right, 2 more. Yeah, kitty scratches. I like that. I think we kind of came up with that term here. Kitty scratches. Okay, last cut. All right, so I do have a little bit of scrap, but not too much. Oh, wow, that's almost like a square right there, but that's a scrap. Alrighty, so let's just stack these to make sure. We got 1, 2. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're totally right. How has no one done a kitty block yet? Like, seriously, we're 50 blocks in and no one's done a kitty block, and we're supposed to be, we call ourselves quilters, and there's no kitty block? Ooh, for shame, people. You are right. That's just not right. Oh, man. If we end up with 100 blocks and no kitty blocks, we're adding a block for ourselves. That's going to be a kitty block. Yeah, I hope we have one, because that would be just the worst. I mean, seriously, that's just crazy town. All right, so 4 of those, 6 of these. Yeah, 2 rabbits. Oh, did we have 2 rabbits? Rabbits. Oh, we had a squirrel. We had the squirrel and the rabbit. But yeah, we need a cat in there. Yeah, a purring kitty, or like a little paper piece kitty heads or something, you know. All right, 4 of these, and 6 of these. So let's just. Oh, you're right. There was a bonus rabbit, wasn't there? That's right. I haven't been keeping as much track on the bonuses. So, all right, guys, here we are. All our pieces all set up. We got these 2 little hidden little pieces here. Oh, yeah, like the nitty kitty. We should just do an applique kitty. You know what? If we don't have a kitty by the end of this thing, I'm going to take that pattern and we'll shrink it down and we'll make some sort of nitty kitty like my applique quilt of the nitty kitty, or, you know, I do have the embroideries. We could just do an embroidery of the nitty kitty and throw it in a block. But there is a kitty going in this somewhere. I mean, I have put kitty fabric in, but that's not the same as a dedicated kitty block. So, all right, guys, we got all the pieces ready for this. I mean, it's seriously, this cutting takes the whole time. I mean, you know, we got to show all our blocks today, which was pretty fun. But, you know, I feel good. We're set up. We're ready. We're ready to move on. Oh, you just started the Splendid Sampler tonight. Well, welcome. You know, feel free to ask any questions to anybody about any of the blocks. And, you know, I do have most of the videos of the blocks online, but I still have to get some of my earlier ones. But yes, good luck. Let us know what block you're starting out with, too. How fun. Yay, that's pretty exciting. Alrighty. Yeah, cutting, that's the pits for me, too. I mean, cutting, honestly, that is probably my least favorite thing. That's why I like paper piecing so much, because I can just cut my blobs. I don't have to worry about perfect squares. I mean, I'm always worried about the measuring and, you know, wasting fabric and what's the best way to get the maximum amount out of this fabric, and I don't know, it's too much thinking. All right, but tomorrow we are going to just start doing all these half square triangles. So it looks like we have some half square triangles. Those are our big corners. Oh, yay, I'm so happy. I know, I love paper piecing too. It's just, you know, it looks like a confusing mess, but once you get going, it's really chill. Like, it's really relaxing. All right, half square triangles, flying geese. Oh, we got a whole pile of flying geese. Oh, look at these odd flying geese. We got some flying geese with all sorts of odd colors here. I think that must be our middle thing here. And then, oh, and then we just throw it all together. So, you know what? I think we're going to get pretty far on this tomorrow. I'm thinking we probably won't quite finish it, just because you think you're going to finish it, but once you get going on all these half square triangles, it turns out to take a while, because, you know, you got to snip, you got to iron them all that. But I think we'll at least get all our subunits done. I have a good feeling that we can get this page done, and then the next day we'll just have to assemble it all, and that we can probably all do in one. So 2 more times, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, we did the starching already, so I'm hoping we're good in that route. But yep, we'll have to draw our pencils lines on all of them. So yeah, it'll take a little bit of time. So sub pieces tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh, and then Saturday. Saturday is when I'm going to be headed home. So in theory, we'll be sewing these all together on Saturday, but I'll have to keep you updated because I'm not sure if we'll be home yet. It's a 5-hour drive, so we might just be getting home in time to put them together. But we'll get as good as we can while I'm still here at my mom and dad's house. So, all right. Oh, look at the back sheet. The goose is going around. Oh, okay. So you're pointing out, oh wait, is that, oh, that looks right still, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out tomorrow, or in 2 days from now. But we'll do the. Oh, are you saying that one of these is wrong? Well, these look the same here. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. I'm gonna flip you around, and we will call it a night. We'll start this up again tomorrow. Hey there again, guys. Back in my mom's office. So here again, just so you know, these are the size of these tiny little squares. It's just so funny. So, all right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm still going to be here at my parents' house. We're going to go see the new Jason Bourne movie in the afternoon and eat a bunch of popcorn. So I'll let you know. I'll give you a review. My movie review tomorrow. So, all right, see you tonight. And again, this will be on YouTube at Penguin and Fish Movies, but again, not till I get Monday. So, good night. Thanks again for being here, guys.